Hi, this is Paul. Just wanted to do a little video announcing a few things. Some of you had expressed interest in participating in some fix-up projects at Livingstones. It's kind of a chance for some of the guys from locally here to hang out. If someone's in the region and hasn't had a chance to participate in anything, it's a lot of the events are sort of talking. I had talked about a few months ago, sort of an unconference where, or a work conference where we get together to do projects instead of just sitting around a room and talking. So we've got a fence project going on at Livingstones. For years we've had issues with illegal dumping, and we've had, a lot of experience with homeless people. But over the last few years, the number of homeless people and the regularity and amount of dumping has just gotten more than we can handle and keep up with. And so we decided to put in a gate and a fence just to cut down on it. In fact, just over the last week, we've had two separate events of dumping where one day people dumped two parts of a sectional, and a few days later people came and dumped another couple portions of a couch, and it's just hard to keep up with. So we're going to build a gate and a fence in April and May. We're going to do the gates first, and that'll at least stem the pickup trucks and the at least the largest amount of garbage from homeless people coming onto the property. I mean, literally, my garbage can is filled up every week, and if I put in a dumpster, it would be pointless because everyone in the neighborhood would just fill the dumpster. So in order to sort of get a handle on this, we just have to put in some gates and a fence. So the gates first, and then the fencing. Here's the church address, 1390 Florin Road, Sacramento, California, 95822. April 27, that's a Wednesday. We're going to be pouring the concrete footings for the new gates and the new tracks. May 7, we're going to be putting in the post holes and the concrete, the posts. We'd like at least 2 volunteers. And again, we can probably get enough, especially some of the smaller dates. But we can have more volunteers, and the more the merrier, and we'll just have a work day and we'll get some stuff done together. And more hands make light work, so it'll be a fun time. So April 27, we're going to pour concrete footings for a new gate and the tracks. May 7, we're putting in post holes, concrete, and posts, so at least 4 volunteers. May 14, so these are successive Saturdays, 7, 14, and 21. Obviously, it's just easier for a bunch of guys who have Saturdays off to do these kind of projects on Saturdays. So May 7, post holes, concrete, and post. May 14, the gate installation, which will be kind of interesting. It's going to be electric gates, and we're going to, I don't know, Rick and Roger have it figured out. I'm not the expert on that. And then May 21, painting the fences. So that's the goal. And if you'd like to participate, let me know. Leave a comment or send me an email. My email's just my name @gmail, so it's pretty easy to figure out if you spell it correctly. Also coming up, I'll be going to Synod. I've talked about that, and so I've decided to try to shoehorn as many other events in. Since Synod is paying for my airfare, I might as well make use of it and get some meetups in. So I'm going to be flying into Chicago before Synod, and the Chicagoland meetups. Estuary has been busy trying to put together an event. I don't know all the details on that. Sam from Transfigured is leading that up, and Hank and a bunch of the people from Chicago. And that's a really terrific Estuary meetup group in Chicago. And so they're putting together something kind of big. Esther O'Reilly, or Bethel McGrew, same person, will be coming down to participate in that, and I think we'll be having a conversation about apologetics, and I don't know exactly what all they have planned, but it'll be fun. It'll be a great time to get to meet people and hang out together, and Chicago's a great place to do this because it's a hub for United, and you can get there easily from a lot of different places in the U.S. and Canada if you can if you can get out of Canada or on an airplane in Canada. But the U.S. it's no masks on airlines now in the U.S., so it's pretty easy to get around. So Chicagoland, June 7 and 8. Again, more details as those things get nailed down. I'm going to be doing a special event, myself and John Van Donk, it's going to be Estuary for church leaders, and it's going to be a conversation that's probably, it's not 100%, but probably Friday morning after Synod. Synod finishes Thursday night. Friday morning, we have a donor that's going to pay for breakfast, and then we'll probably just have a little free will offering to help cover the room at the Print Center at Calvin University. And I'll be doing a presentation, and John Van Donk will be talking, and the goal of that is to have a conversation. We're renting a room that can have up to 50 people, and so we expect, I don't think that should be too hard to fill, but that's what we're going to be doing, probably the morning of June 17. That's a Friday morning. And then the Grand Rapids meetup is looking at some other dates for a meetup, and those will come out. And there's some other meetups, I think, in the area of Western Michigan, and so I'll probably stay a few extra days into the next week so that I can meet with some people and do some extra events, and then after that, fly back to Sacramento and get ready for the next Sunday. So I'm hoping to continue to be able to post videos during Synod. I'll have to figure out how good the Wi-Fi is or the internet is at Calvin University. And yeah, so if you're in the Midwest and you want to catch some of these events, stay tuned for more information. Just put them on your calendar, save the date. And if you're in Northern California and you want to lend a hand at Livingstones as we at least try to curb a lot of the garbage, the tsunami of garbage that we've been under for the past few years, come out and hang out and enjoy putting together these fences and gates. So let me know.